Nobody in my family had a word for what was I going through. वैसे देखा जाए तो on papers I had a decent job, friends who loved me, caring family, well settled life. I was living with my dog. But from the inside, I felt completely hollow. Like I was performing a version of myself that I had actually never chosen. This sentence hit you somewhere. Keep watching because this video is for you. There's a very specific kind of crisis that a lot of Indian women in their 20s and 30s are walking around with, and it doesn't have a clinical name. It's not burnout, though it may look like it. It's not depression, though it may feel like it. I call it spiritual crisis. And do not click away thinking that this is gonna get religious on you, because I am not here to talk about religion, God, or temple. I am here to talk about the moment when you realize that everything you were told that you don't actually want. The good grades, the right job, the marriage timeline, the settle down, the Kya Kahenge, and suddenly you are standing in the middle of the life you built and you feel like it's someone else's house. And here's what makes this very hard for us. And I say us because I am in this with you. Well, we are in a culture that's deeply spiritual on the outside, like festivals, pujas, rituals, sanskar, and whatnot. But hardly anyone taught us to look inside that who we actually are. Spirituality has always been about performing and not feeling. I feel like pujas, fast on Mondays, being a good bahu, a beti, but hardly anyone asked us that how are we actually feeling today? Did they? And then one fine day, after maybe a breakup or a job loss or a random Tuesday night, you feel that crack. And then you realize all of a sudden you actually don't know who you are outside of what you do for the other people. And that crack, that's not a breakdown. That's your soul asking to be introduced to you. But nobody tells you that. And then you feel guilty for being unhappy. You feel selfish for wanting more. You feel crazy for asking questions that your family has never had to ask. And that guilt, that's the crisis I am talking about. So, here are three things that you might be in this exact place right now. Number one, you feel tired in a way that sleep doesn't fix. You may sleep for 10 hours and still wake up exhausted. And that's not laziness, that's your nervous system running on a life that doesn't align with who you are. Number two, you become really obsessed with the meaning. You start asking questions for every little thing. You question your choices, your career, your friendships, and people around you may be thinking that you're overthinking, but you simply can't stop, because once you start asking real questions, the surface level answers doesn't work. And last but not the least, number three, you feel most like yourself in small private moments, like listening to that sad song. I know, that's guilty pleasure. And then journaling at midnight, taking that walk alone, lighting a diya, not because you have to, but because it calms something inside you. So you're doing all the rituals, but you just haven't named them yet. Now listen to me. Here's what I want you to hear. A spiritual crisis is not a sign that you are broken. It's a sign that you've outgrown the story you were handed. And that is one of the most brave and terrifying things a person can do. The women I find most interesting, the ones who feel truly alive, almost all went through a version of this, a season of not knowing. And guess what? Everybody has questioned themselves. Who am I if I am not someone who everyone's want me to be? And that question is the beginning of something, not the end. If this video resonated with you in any way, just drop a comment down below. I read every single one. Just one word, whatever came into your mind while watching this video. And if you want to go deeper on this, next week I'm making a video on what I call as rituals for people who've lost faith. And by faith, I don't mean religious faith, faith on themselves. Subscribe so you don't miss it. This is Rebel with Rituals, and this place is exactly for this kind of conversations. Thanks for watching. Bye.